Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the VPL Summer Open Finals. My name is Humanist. I'm joined by the one and only Excoundrel. Excoundrel, how you doing, my man?
Oh, dude, I'm feeling great. That felt like a wrestling intro for me right there. I'm happy with that. Thanks, buddy.
Oh man, I'm gonna get some flack for that. People don't like their wrestling intros, but we are in the finals, and it deserves a little bit of hype here.
Yeah, and you can also see that we've got interesting team compositions coming through. Now, Disown playing his Celeste, it's a very, very good pick for him. But more importantly, I'm the Doom playing the Kestrel. Now, whilst it's got the weapon power built in sort of the early portion here, I have seen a lot of hybrid Kestrels. I've also seen sort of CP Kestrels build weapon power early on and so then can transition into CP. So we'll have to see where Doom decides to go. He looks like he's playing bot lane weapon power Kestrel.
And mid lane. Drifting Dark from Crack, so nice Torment in from Leon pulling three, the hook and chains out. As Fontu squares up on Disown to squishy Celeste at this point. Leon continues with the hook and chains, the Torment taking Nomad Vagabond incredibly low. This is pretty much Healing Flask forced out of everybody in this lane, except for Maline there.
Yeah, and I think... Oh, wait a second.
Whoa! Agony! I didn't see that coming.
Late game or early game, this gives you this nice blend of both.
Here.
Oh,
yeah, we definitely can come back to this. It feels like it potentially will be a kill. Solicitude getting lit up, and that will be the second kill of the game. This one going to the zone, a very important kill to get on that Celeste. This 4 situation, one hero from each team staying in that top lane. A lot of damage coming out. It's a jump in deep here from Agony. With that Netherform detonator, they're able to take down Samuel, looking for Sneaky. Sneaky's low. They won't go for it. Level 4 as Fontu, Sneaky as well. Nomad Vagabond level 4. This is pretty insane level advantage over to Clash. Right now, Krax maybe thinking about an invade, but they are late to the party, and Krax is going to get punished. Wow, little overzealous there.
Right now, they're going to take the Ghost Wing as soon as it spawns, which is obviously going to set them up really nicely heading into the next sort of 3 minutes of this game. Have that extra damage to the structures. Wait a second, another rotation.
It was a trespass into a core collapse, as Fontu had nowhere to go.
I want you to take a look at
the steal. Is Sneaky gonna get the steal? Oh, he's not gonna get the steal, but it was a nice attempt anyway. Agony low on health with I Am the Doom moving forward. There's a Drifting Dark from Samuel, but they don't even care. Cracks isolated from his team as the Blast Trimmer comes out. Silence on a Solicitude. Not sure if that one shot connected looked a little weird on my screen. Doesn't matter. They get the kill anyway. Clash will be up 8-0. 7 minutes in game 1 of this championship series.
I mean, what a way to say that you are the best team in Europe. Take a look at the items that have been prioritized, by the way, especially from Disowned and Leon. You saw tier 2 boots, and Leon has gone for war treads very early on here as another engage takes place.
Is it an engage or just like a boot stomping trespass under the T2? Leon might drop here. He's taking a lot of damage. Oh, with the Grizzly stays alive. Oh my goodness.
Now they've got nowhere to go. And like you said, it is going to be a slower process now. The stairs is going to have to be their only option.
Leon looking for the engaged. Cracks. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's like trying to trade with Disown, but he's going to get melted. I'm the Doom, a squishy target. This will be the first kill on the board for SLY. I believe the Blast Trimmer also came through in that engage, but there was nothing to follow at the end of it. 1 for 1 because Clash a little overzealous. It's a tasty little Solar Storm, but will not be finding a kill.
I mean, but you've got to the point in the game now where you have a Celeste who's post level 8, and you can see another engage. I mean, this is Sneaky's just dead, right? Sneaky's just.
It's not even the engage. It's like SLY obvious. Oh, that's a one-shot one kill.
And he gets the kill right there. Cross map snipe. There is no mercy for SLY at this point. Clash absolutely dominating in their first game, and I just think SLY look lost.
Yeah, it's like because SLY are so far behind that they can't play normally if they have a chance in this game. They have to go for steals in situations. I have to feel it's going to involve like Breaking Point being completed on Solicitude, plus a weapon infusion, plus an over engage once again coming out of Clash. But Clash already in the base, and Sneaky, man. I don't know if he has like 500 MS lag or what, but he throws the gauntlet when it fell too late. They're going to lose their Samuel. He gets blown apart. Clash are in the base, into the armory. I haven't checked this clock. I didn't know my clock's broken. This is sub 12 minutes here, and it feels like it's about to be GG if one mistake comes out of SLY.
You know, they have such strong item power spikes and level power spikes over their opponents.
Nomad
they're even trying to go for
dropping low. Agony as well, though, but maybe Agony can kind of like debate them into this fight, thinking they can get a kill. One shot connects onto Fontu. He's not incredibly tanky. Netherform detonator onto 3, slaps him with some pretty good little damage there. Gets turned around, and Kinetic actually finds the kill like Scoundrel. This is exactly what SLY needed. Leon's respawned on the map, but SLY continue. Active camo down. Is it gonna proc? Cracks able to avoid it, but they still get the kill. Just Man, what a legend. He turns around, takes down Maline. He's still alive. I'm the Doom. Another active camo turns around. He's gonna take down Leon. It's over.
Oh, no way. I am the Doom, the single best Kestrel in the world, still showing that he's got what it takes.
I'm the Doom dropping that low. It felt like an important kill. So psychologically, they're going to try and make that play.
Yeah, I like what they're doing here as well, by the way. They are using the fact that they've got nothing really to take in the mid lane and allow Blacklaw to provide that distraction while they go for something like the side lane inhibitor you can see here. Very aggressive play, though.
Clash, I'm not sure that I'm going to play-by-play this one. They're just going to get run over, but Clash have done this for the last couple weeks. Every single time they get a Blacklaw, if there's even like a base turret up, they split push the other lane, and they've gone generally as 5 almost every single time. And it looks like SLY are just melting down, kind of as expected. Clash wraps this one up, 14 minutes in here. But I was kind of thinking to myself, like, if they met like an equal opponent as you got into the championships, then potentially this is something that their opponent could take advantage of. We are on the rise for game 2 between SLY and Clash here in the VPL Summer Open EU Championship. My name Humanist. I'm joined by a Scoundrel, and we are ready to go.
My name is Scoundrel. I'm here too.
I love Lamp.
So let's have a look at the changes that we've had coming into this. Doom is going to be on Gwen, and I'm sure he's going to be saying "Got to get good" to SLY, because that is exactly how the SLY are going to have to change their entire approach to this game, because they have not stood up against Clash. Clash absolutely dominated them, although you can see here going for the split across the 2 CP buffs. SLY are not going to give their own up that easily. But they aren't using too many members to contest it, and this looks like an overall decent trade for Clash, although it actually ends up going over to Nomad, and as well as you can see on the top side of the map, the own weapon power buff has been taken away by Sneaky there, so actually it's a 3-buff trade right now to SLY.
Just Man, slingshotting Agony back. He'll take a lot of damage. Grumpjaw coming down. Actually, it felt like he had a nice sandwich. Solicitude turns around to drop a little bit of damage, but he ends up being first blood. It's really not what you're looking for, team. Sneaky pulled off of that. And maybe a bit of miscommunication coming out of the team there. Fairy Dust onto Leon. Leon taking a good amount of damage, but they turn around onto Cracks. Cracks in the Wicked Escapade. They turn around, they blow up the Samuel, they get the Gwen as well. SLY just 1, 2 left, right punches. They land them now getting into the jungle. Sneaky, a little nom-noms on that weapon tree. It feels pretty good, huh, Scoundrel?
And immediately SLY put their entire 5 members there. That was a really, really good rotation. It looks like they're not done yet.
Ooh, they're not done yet. They're going for more. Oh, Sneaky's connected to the 5G. Let's go. We're making it happen. Sneaky hasn't even shopped yet. Look at this man. 1,900 gold in his bank account.
I mean, that's what more could you ask in unfavorable 2v1 matchups?
I don't know. Maybe that he spends 2,400 gold over down in the bottom jungle. Crystal Giant being contested here, but it's Solicitude that grabs it. Solicitude's going to be double buffed. And SLY, I don't know if they just like boosted up with a couple shots of espresso between games or what is going on. Sneaky's going to be finding I'm the Doom. 320 damage on that Grumpy. Now also finding Agony. Are they going to get in? They get Agony. Flicker takes that kill. SLY are up 5-2. I don't know if maybe I was going to say is the overlay wrong, but no, but we're in game. I'm looking. They got team tags right here. And what, my eyes are my eyes deceiving me?
As soon as Disowned leaves, everything goes to pot for Clash. What is going on right now? They are 5-man. Good, because they needed to. But it looks like SLY, they are happy to look for a fight right now. They have level advantage. They have that HP advantage too. And with Ghostwing being up, if they can take this fight and win it, it benefits them in total to win this fight.
That goes over to Agony. So it's a nice snipe out by Agony. I was about to say, like, as that was happening, it's just Kestrel, one of the best when you get into that kind of contest situation, but they drop down immediately onto the Ghostwing. Ghostwing down to 50% health quickly. Clash will move down. Leon's dropping low. Gauntlet comes down out of Just Man. Solicitude. Everybody's inside the Gauntlet.
Oh, that Leon ultimate!
Huge damage. That will control them enough for Clash to come through and play the cleanup game. Double kill comes out for Agony. They only lose Leon, and now it's a very simple Ghostwing take for them. And the verse doesn't land. It's still a good call because you have a lot of other stuns, like you have an Oblivion, you have a Core Collapse, you have Aces High. We'll come back to that as they find Solicitude down in bottom. Solicitude Tries to bob and weave. Won't be able to dodge.
It shows you the differences. That's a brilliant stun.
Onto Cracks, getting blown up, drops into a wicked escapade. War treads forward. Cracks, there's nowhere to go. As Vantu tries to help his buddy with a little bit of trash talk, but it's gonna take more than some harsh words.
Wait a second. Imagination.
I was like, Sneaky, are you gonna stay on this? Obviously, Clash see it. They were gonna rotate over, and because that T1 turret is still up, they will be able to get out of that one.
Safantu here doing his best to try and clear that wave up. They will be able to save that first tier turret for now. And that's allowing them to be super aggressive with these Leon-initiated rotations. Here we go, Solicitude.
Oh, they're getting so sweaty since they lost the early game. Solicitude, melted. I'll go ahead and look for more, but this is a tanky Tony.
He's obviously, like you know, a very slow heal for a single target. They're going to go for the Ghost Swing on rotation now. They have a couple of those healing flasks left up. They had just reset and bought, which puts them in a strong position. And you can see SLY are still very low at this point in time.
We have a major misstep coming out of SLY. Like, Sneaky, instead of pushing the top lane down, rotates down to his team. Ghost Swing's already taken. They have to win this fight. There's a huge throw. Sneaky able to grab the crystal buff. This is pretty good so far. Solar Storm tears on through SLY. They're all dropping low. Agony into the Drifting Dark. Needs to connect on this Malice and Verdict. He will clip the flicker, find the kill. Cracks this Fontu. You can't even hang around here. They have to back. This should mean, well, it would be a turret going down, but Black Claw's on the menu, guys. We're 12.5 minutes in, and this should be a fairly easy take. Do you expect SLY to try and contest this? They are low. This feels so dangerous.
No, I don't think you can contest this if you're SLY. I mean, you have to.
The Leon was dead right there, but he's gonna get Sneaky is stuffed up, pulling Leon. He keeps Leon alive. The one shot still connects. Oh my goodness! Tip Sneaky later.
And Leon can just heal back up with a Gift of Fire now. He's going to get back to a fairly respectable HP. This is no way you can contest this Black Claw.
He was dead, right? Like, he was taunting.
I know, absolutely dead, and it was just an overkill to go for the Grumpjaw ultimate. There was no need for it. It just bought him time to get a Gift of Fire reset.
Oh, man. It's one of those situations where, like, that, you know, your own ability can come back to hurt you. It's tough. Sometimes just knowing, I mean, I'm sure Sneaky knows that in the end, he shouldn't have pulled the trigger on that one. But now they're playing from behind even further, and they really had a great opportunity to take that Adagio and contest that Black Claw even. Without Adagio, this is a very much easier for SLY to get in there. Now, Gauntlet comes down. SLY will be able to slip out of that as the T2 turret does drop down. Sneaky has flank position. His team is pretty low, though, as this first base turret just gets dropped down. It's going to have to be something pretty crazy out of SLY if they're going to contest this successfully.
Leo's looking for the ultimate.
Oh, Aces high into the verse. Good night, Solicitude. Trash Talk will pull I'm the Doom back just a little bit, but there's nothing to follow up. And this feels like an absolute desperation stand. All Clash have to do is just focus down the Vein Crystal if they want to end the game. But how about you pad those stats? Get some more eliminations per game, as they will actually pull Leon and the Arden back into that healing platform. Doesn't matter. Good night, SLY, as the hopes and dreams of all Clash haters melt. Clash take the final series of the VPL Summer Open and take this championship 2-0 in a dominating fashion. Game one, a lot more dominating. Scoundrel.